Yellowstone National Park officials reminding visitors and tourists of the dangers of getting too close and personal with wildlife after a woman was gored by a bison. It's the third attack out of the park since Sunday and the fourth wildlife injury in just the past month. The 59-year-old California woman was gored by the bull bison yesterday at the Fountain Paint Pot in the Lower Geyser Basin. Rangers say Kim Hancock and a crowd of people were walking along the boardwalk, got within 10 yards of the bison. At one point, they were within 15 feet, and as the bison crossed the boardwalk, it became agitated and charged the crowd, goring Hancock in the hip. The bison left the area. Hancock was taken to the Big Sky Medical Center in good condition. It's the second incident of a bison injuring a visitor this year. There was one incident in 2017. There were 5 in 2015. Earlier this week, in separate incidents, 2 women attacked by a cow elk protecting her calf behind the Mammoth Hot Springs Hotel. Anyone who's lived in Montana for any length of time is aware you don't need to have a national park to have an encounter with wildlife. It can even happen on your golf course, on your favorite neighborhood trail, or even in your yard. Bob Gibson with Montana Fish, Wildlife and Parks says the key is to respect the animal space.
There's no place in Montana that you would be surprised to run into wildlife. And the key there is, they call it wildlife for a reason. And the key there is to give wildlife some room. And wildlife doesn't always attack somebody because they're trying to protect young. Sometimes they're cornered. Sometimes they're protecting themselves. Sometimes they're trying to escape themselves.
Gibson says there's always this reminder this time of the year. If you find young wildlife in the ground, don't pick them up. Don't even go near them because mom is likely nearby and she won't like it a bit. Rarely, if ever, are young wildlife offspring abandoned.
I think people get so excited to see these things, and sometimes reason goes out the window in hopes of getting a picture.
Or have a selfie, and it gets ugly.
Well, still